Hi, Internet. I've tried to start this video like 3 times and I don't think I know how to start it, so I'm just gonna power through. um, it's hard because I don't feel good, so I don't know how to put that in a video that doesn't look strange. I'm remembering how hard this is, right? Like, this is not an easy thing, changing your life. And that's okay. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, I wouldn't have gotten where I'm at. But I'm pushing through. I told myself that I've had a rough few days, rough few weeks. I haven't been doing great, just being a human, being a functional member of society. And I procrastinated and put things off, and it was in emergency status, and I needed to fix some things. I happened to have today off, thank goodness. That's why I was going to record a video. And it was supposed to be fun. And it will be. It'll be good. I just wanted to. I just have to set a little scene. I had an emergency to-do list that I had to get done. I wanted to make a video because this is my fun new hobby that I'm going to try to invest some time in and put some creative energy into and express myself. Because this is going to be fun. So I wanted to do something fun. I wanted to do the cool new thing that I'm doing. But I had to handle my business first. So I made myself an emergency to-do list last night that I had to do before I did anything else, before I did something fun. And that's because this YouTube channel, what I want to use it for is for fun. I want to do some fun. I want to do fun videos and like things that, I see other people on the internet doing, and it's like, oh, that'd be fun. Like follow a Bob Ross tutorial, or follow a Bob Ross video. Wouldn't that be fun? So I want to do fun things like that too. But I'm not there yet. Like it's not even a week, so I have some more things to do. So an emergency to-do list. I had to, and it all sucked. I messed up. I've been messing up. I've been messing up in my life, mostly through apathy. I'm apathetic towards a lot of things. That's what I'm not going to do, is get silly and emotional. And I think that has to do with, depression and anxiety. And I don't want to. This is kind of my last ditch effort to turn things around before it gets serious, and I need to go talk to someone. I probably should go talk to someone anyway. That's for a further discussion. But whatever, even if I were to go see a therapist, right, they're going to tell me the things that I have to do, and you have to do them. You have to do the work. You have to work it. Like, even if they were to give me like a pill for anti-anxiety or something, you have to work the medicine. So I have to do the work. So I think I can do these things, but I have to do the work. So I gave myself an emergency to-do list. These are the things that I have to do before I can do anything today. So I did them. It sucked a lot. Admitting I'm behind on things, admitting that I failed on things, that I let things slip is hard. But I did it. Good. Okay. I put out the fires, and it's all okay. It's all okay. And things can be okay from now on if I continue to work. It's been a long day. One of the points I'm going to make in this video is that I'm different from Amberlynn Reid, Foodie Beauty, Life by Jen, who I think changed her name. I don't follow her super closely, but I peek in from time to time. And then Amy's life journey also. I'm different from them. That's going to be one of the themes of this video. I'm different from them because I'm doing. I'm not just planning. The plan for this video was going to be a resolution video. I wanted to go over my resolutions, not only because it's the beginning of the year, but because I want to document my goals. I have plans. I want to be able to check in a few months, quarterly or something, and see how I'm doing. See if I'm making any progress and what I can change. I want to be really, really, really purposeful about these changes that I'm trying to make, because they need to happen, and you have to do them. You have to do the changes. And it's so hard. Because I feel like a failure. I feel pathetic. And that's okay. Right? It's okay to feel these things. It's okay to feel frustrated and disappointed when I do disappointing things. There's nothing wrong with feeling this way. However, it's wrong to linger in these feelings when I know how to change. I know how. I know how. I have lists. Oh, fuck. I'm a planner, right? I love to plan. I love to plan for exciting things. I love to break down the math of it. I love to figure out how much weight I need to lose to, how much I need to lose per week to lose X amount total at the end of 6 months or something. I love to plan to run a marathon and write a fitness plan. I love to write a food plan. I love to look into the future, see the future, break it down so it's attainable, super attainable. I can do all these things. The hardest thing, the most important thing is doing it. You have to do it. So I told myself, I have to do this emergency to-do list before I can try to make a video, before I can do this new hobby thing that I'm trying to do. And I did it. I did it, and I did it. I hated it, but I did it. So now here I am, because I did it. And that feels really good. I feel like I put out a few fires. I feel like with my plan that I planned, I can prevent more fires. I'm a procrastinator by nature. I always have been. In school, it was frustrating doing like group projects, because I do my best work at the end when I'm time crunched. It's when I can do it. Otherwise, I can't do it. So that's why I like planning, because it makes it easy. It makes it seem so easy. Like if you just take these small steps, it's not hard. There's no scrambling. There's no adrenaline rush, right? At the end, when you're trying to cram it all in and get it all done, crank it all out, just follow the plan and it'll be fine. That's what I can't do. And that's what I think those other women who seem to cycle, that's what I think that they are struggling with too. You have to work it. You have to work the plan. My plan was to do my emergency to-do list, and I did it. So now I'm here. So now let's transition into something positive. All right, my fun resolution video. I have a lot of resolutions because I want to make a big change. I want to turn my life around. I don't like this person that I am. I'm out of shape. I'm unambitious. I'm afraid of everything. I used to be fearless. Not doing it. So I'm trying to turn the ship around, and I'm realized the last few days, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So what I want to do, okay, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let me just tell you my New Year's resolutions. I'm going to do it briefly because I want to, I don't want this to take forever. Okay. I mentioned in my first video, that I want to get my fitness back and I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to run races. I used to run. I used to be a runner. I got my mom into running. Now she's a runner and I'm not. So I want to run races. I want to run a 5K. I want to run 10K. I want to run a half marathon. I want to run a Tough Mudder really bad. One of my plans was to run a 5K every month, like run something every month and then like slowly increase it. So I was going to do like 3 5Ks each back to back each month and then run like a 10K and be training and try to do it. So obviously I didn't train it because I didn't work the plan. I didn't do the work. I'm like, I'm going to do it anyway. Then I'm going to get to the gym and then it'll be neat to see how much difference no training and a month of training will make for my 5K. So I got to the 5K and I got registered. I got my bib. I put my bib on. We were waiting for the start and I had a panic attack because I couldn't do it. I knew I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be the last one. I'd be the last one walking to the end with like the little car following me behind me or like the biker or the last pacer or something. And it would just be me. I didn't want to do that. That was crushing. I hated that. So I freaked out. And hyperventilating and just losing it. So I left. And I went to the gym the next day. I said, this is over. I'm not living like this anymore. So that's how I started these first few months, 2.5, 3 months or so, whatever it was. This is over. I'm not being like this anymore. So I'm doing the work. I keep going back to being mopey. I want to lose 100 pounds. My start, 248. My current, 215. My ultimate goal, 135. I have 80 to go. For just 100 pounds, I have 67 to go. I did the math on it. I love breaking it down. I have it broken. So like I wrote in my calendar to do resolution update videos quarterly. So I have a weight goal at each of those quarterly spots. Now I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because if I can't do it or if I don't make it, I don't want to freak out. But that's the that's the marker for me to get down to goal weight by the end of the year. This is what I need to weigh. So whatever. That's that. I'm leaning funny because my room's a mess. So I had to strategically place you because cleaning my room was not on my emergency to-do list. So I'm not doing it. So we're here in the corner of my room, balancing on my bed. Okay, so want to lose weight, want to do races. That's my physical, my fitness, my physical resolutions. Get fit, lose weight. I also have mental health. What are we talking about? Resolutions. I have mental health resolutions as well. Productivity and procrastination feed into, that's my nature, is to procrastinate. Productivity is not my nature. My nature is to procrastinate. And if I don't stay on top of it and if I don't use it to get the best out of me and I just let it run rampant, then my productivity turns into nothing because then I fall behind and then those mountains, then it turns into a mountain and then the mountains are too high, so then I can't do it. My anxiety then becomes crippling, whereas before it's like my anxiety maybe is like underlying, but I could almost use I could almost use it as like a launching point, like here we go, like I'm afraid of it, but I'm going. I'm anxious and I'm hating this and I wanna curl up, but I'm gonna use some adrenaline and I'm gonna push through this. And that's how I can work and I can do well doing that, and that's fine. And maybe that's not ideal, and maybe I'll hopefully get into a system of staying on top of things so that I don't have to be running on adrenaline all the time. But when I procrastinate, my anxiety makes me do it more. And then my depression makes me feel like I'm a piece of crap because I didn't do anything, because I can't do these simple things. Simple. Pay your bill. Go online, pay it. You don't have to run into anybody at the store. Just pay your bill. But I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm paralyzed by anxiety sometimes because I initially procrastinated it. You have to nip it in the bud, and you have to be active in making this change. So I'm going to be. To do so, I have a big long to-do list, a long one that actually I've had for some time, that every once in a while I get enough motivation to try to be productive. But I wrote a morning, an evening, and a day off routine that incorporates checking some amount of items off my to-do list every day. I have a weekly chore schedule, like on Mondays doing my laundry, Tuesdays doing whatever, cleaning up my car or something. And that's so I stay on top of things and I don't have to add it to a to-do list. I don't have to put clean up my car on my to-do list because it's clean because I've been taking care of it. I want to be that person with a clean car. That's never been me. I want to be that person with a clean car who doesn't have to say, when someone says, "Hey, can I get a ride?" I'm like, "Oh, hold on." And I need to move so much stuff to the trunk so they can get in my car. It's just full of junk. So I have that plan to be more productive. So that way I procrastinate less. So the fires will be less and I'll have fewer fires to put out. That's hard. I have to stay active, stay mentally determined to get into these habits. It'll be a habit. To turn it into a habit, I have to push hard and to do it even if I don't want to do it. And just do it. I did that today. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to go to the gym and I didn't want to do my emergency to-do list. But I did it. I put in like these blinders over my eyes and I said, I don't care if anyone's looking at me. I don't care if I'm embarrassed because I'm at the bank and I had to have them fix something on my app and my phone because I couldn't get money. And so they had to see my sad bank account. And whatever. I had to get it done. How can I get a better bank account if I don't fix these problems? Right? So who cares what they think of me? They're not thinking anything of me. I'm their customer. I'm paying them late fees. Congratulations, bank, you're winning. Right? So they're not, they're not mad. It's whatever. They're here to fix my problem. They fixed it. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's done. I did it. But I have to do it. Okay? The main thing is you have to act. Okay. Skincare. This is a little less serious. I have horrible skin. I have acne. I've had acne my whole life. My skin is really rough. It's really textured. It's really yuck. I want to focus on making it better. I want to fix my face. I want to work on it. I want to make an effort. I don't need to fix it. I want to make an effort. I want to put effort into taking care of my skin. I want to make an effort into taking care of my skin body, my body skin. It's dry all the time and it's not soft. So I want to prioritize taking care of my skin. It shouldn't be so difficult, but it is. I also have my feet. Gross. Right? But they have cracks on the heels and stuff. They hurt sometimes. And so I want to, they hurt a lot actually. I want to fix that. So I want to get into the habit of making skincare a priority. It'll make me feel good. It feels good to take care of yourself. I have to tell myself that a lot. It feels good to feel good. Believe it or not. Right? To feel good, you have to do good things for yourself. This all can be done. I've taken small steps before this to try to get into some habits, and it's good, and it feels good. I have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing. I felt myself slipping. There was 3 weeks. There was like 3 holiday weeks. Like that my gym had different hours. My work schedule was all messed up. So I just wasn't going to the gym as regularly. I still went, But then this last week I didn't go at all because I wasn't feeling good. And so I didn't go at all. But I knew I was going to come back. I knew that like with this, so I took a week to kind of rest and just, whatever, F it. I put it on the back burner for a little bit, took some time to rest. I wasn't eating crazy or anything. I was doing fine. And so that's fine. I knew I was going to come back again. Still hard. The next thing I want to do, the last thing, is I want to do healthy hobbies. I don't have a lot of hobbies. My anxiety makes me not do anything. I come home from work and I hide in my room. Occasionally I talk to my roommates and we chat, but I don't do anything. I take my dog out for a walk. We go to the beach. But I don't do anything. I want to do some things. I have aspirations. Nope. Okay, hold it together. This is good, okay? This is a good video. It's hard to articulate these things that I want, knowing that I'm the one in control. I'm the one who has to do it. Okay. I get frustrated and sad because I wanted to do these things for a long time, and I haven't been able to do them. But I want to do them. And if I have a platform to express myself and to say, look what I did. I did it. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. So here are some hobbies that I want to do. I've wanted to learn Polish for a long time. My family's Polish. So I've wanted to learn Polish. And I work on it from time to time. And languages have always come easy to me, so it's fun. I would love to go to the motherland someday and be able to not like speak fluently, maybe someday, but I mean, just be able to get around maybe, or be able to read a sign and to have functional language, maybe able to ask someone for help for something or make it to my hotel room or be able to read signs and stuff, So I want to learn Polish. I want to, again, you have to do it. It takes dedication. It takes practice. You have to do it. So I want to do that's part of like my morning and evening schedule. Like I have it put in there. Do the Polish things that you want to do. I want to read more. I used to read all the time. I was a bookworm. I always had my head in a book, and I would just get some people read at night to go to sleep. If I read at night, I'll stay up all night. So I want to read more. I love reading. And I want to practice the piano. I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and I like playing, but I was gonna say I don't like practicing. I do like practicing. I like practicing and getting good at songs. I don't like to perform. So I like the pressure of I have monstrous stage fright. And so I don't like to perform in front of people. That's one thing I do want to work on. But I just want to play for fun. I want to get a little keyboard and just play for fun. I was working at a house. I'm a nanny, and I was working at a house, and they had a piano, a really nice one. And I learned a song from one of my favorite TV shows, or one of my favorite Netflix shows. It's called Derek. It's a great show. And it has, it's really beautiful piano song. It's really pretty. And I wanted to learn how to play it for a long time. And when I got that job at that house, I saw they had a piano, and I was like, maybe when the kids are in school, I can practice the piano or stay late or come early or something. And I did. I did. And I learned how to play that song, and it was awesome. And I played it for them, and they were really proud of me. And doesn't matter. I want to do more of that. I think that's all. Okay, so those are my resolutions. Quick and to the point. Wasn't that fun? So I want to, I have plans. I'm not going to articulate everything of my plan because while the plan is important, it has to be a well thought out plan, of course. There's no point of a plan if you're not going to do it. I am going to be a doer. That's why I did what I had to do today before I made this video, because I wanted to say, I did it. I did it. One of my, I'm a nanny, and I always teach my babies to say, I did it. I want to teach them how to take pride in themselves and to work through problems, and to not like give up and to fight through it and to push and to do it, because they're so capable. Babies are so capable, toddlers, and they're super capable. So one of the first things I teach them how to say, because I say it all the time, and I make them say it, is I did it, and we did it. It's just so cute seeing their little tiny bodies. I did it. And one of the little babies, before she could really say it, she was climbing up on the couch, and I wasn't helping her, and she grunts and so the little baby grunts is hilarious. But she gets to the top, and I said, "Yes, you did it!" And I gave her, big fives, and she was so proud of herself, and she goes, "Aida!" So now I say Aida sometimes. So, Aida. I did what I absolutely had to do to survive as a human today. That's okay. I'm going to, I did that, right? I did that. And I'm going to keep going. My biggest lesson this week, wasn't really a lesson, it was a reminder, because I knew that, but I just kind of forgot after taking a few weeks off. This is hard. This is hard. I'm very sore. Very sore. We've been working hard at the gym, and I push hard. I push hard because I want results and I want to do well. And I know that I can do these things. I used to be fit. I'm strong. I have a natural athletic body. There's no reason I should not be involved in fitness my whole life. But man, it's work. It's hard. But I did well. I won some prizes, so I'll let you know. I'll make another video because I want that to be, I don't want that to be in here. But I'll make a video about prizes because I've done well. I've done well, and that's great. But man, it's tough. It's tough. Today was a hard day. Not only was I, really in a bad mood because I have been messing up my life and I had to face the consequences. Today. Today was the day. Today was the last day, or I'd really have to face some consequences. But I said, I didn't want to go to the gym. I was feeling so crappy I was feeling so down this morning when my alarm went off. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Go to the gym? Are you kidding? But I laid in bed and I thought to myself, the gym is like the one good thing that I'm doing for myself. The one thing that I'm doing that is good. So I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't not go. I really like the trainer, the coach or whatever who does the classes. When he says, this is good. This is good. This is good. Just because it's good doesn't mean it's not going to be hard and it's not going to be painful. That's not what good means. Good means doing good things for yourself that you know are good, and you do it. Even if it's hard and you think you can't, you show up. So I showed up. This is good. This is good. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Holding it together. We're holding it together. Just because it's good does not mean it's not going to be hard and painful. physically and mentally. Physically, only because I'm going to the gym and I'm talking about soreness. The point of this video is to tell you about my plans. But the important reminder and the moral of the story is that much more important than the plans is the action. You have to do it. I say you because I'm speaking outwards. You have to do it. I have to do it. And that's the hard part. That's so hard. It's hard. Because everybody can have any kind of intention that they want. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. The difference between me, Amberlyn Reed, Foodie Beauty, Life by Jen, Amy's Life Journey, is I am going to do. And if they're going to do, then that's great. But you have to do. And this channel is going to be about doing and about taking my life back and doing, whether it's painful or not. The point of this video is that it's going to be hard. It's all going to be hard. Because life is hard. So if you want to do things to build yourself into the person you want to be, it's going to be hard. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do good things for myself. It might not always go well. I might not always be able to do it. And that's okay. But I want to keep pushing forward. So today, when I didn't want to do it, and I was feeling bad, and I wanted to give up on everything and quit everything, just being vagrant, I didn't. I had a really frustrating gym experience today because I'm the slowest one. Like I said, I'm one of few fat people at my gym. My gym has a lot of fit people in it, and that's good because I want to be fit. But I'm fat now, so it's going to take work and it's going to be hard, like I've been saying. And it's an ego hit every day at the gym. Every day, the old me, who used to be able to run circles around current me, is screaming in my head, you used to be able to do this. We had to partner, or we had to, partner up with people because there's a lot of new people with this. Not new per se, but there's a lot of extra people coming at different times and making sure they're getting in all the times because of the 6-week challenge. So there's a high turnout. There's a lot of people. And that's good. That's fine. Sometimes I like the medium-sized classes better because it's not so crowded. But, I mean, it's fine. It's good. But this woman, we were doing squats, and I won a prize. My goal was to do 95 pounds, but I did 105 pounds. Thanks, in part, to this woman who I was partnered with, and I was telling her how much weight I wanted to do. So I put it on, and I did it, and it was fine. I did my round, and or did my rep. No, I did my set. And that was good. 95, that's where I want to be. It's a long workout. There's still more after we do squats. So 95 is where I wanted to be. This woman comes up and she's like, oh, you're going to put more on and do this and this and this and this. And she's like, you got to, we had a lot of we had like 10s and 15 discs on our barbell. And so she wanted to put a 25 pound on and then take the smaller ones off. All right, fine. When I did the math, it was 105. And I was like, well, that's not what I'm doing. And she's like, oh, fine. Like I knew I could do it. Fine. Okay, fine. So I'll do the 105. Fine. But I was really exhausted by the end. My legs were wobbling. I had one leg where I really didn't think, like, it was just really bad form. Pulled myself together and I did the next 2 reps really well. But I was tired. I was spent at the end, right? Like I was tired. Well, the next half of the workout was to do this benchmark workout that they have at the gym. I don't know, to do Mr. Purple today. I think it was Mr. Purple. And Mr. Purple is just this benchmark workout. So you do 10 goblet squats with a kettlebell, and then you run 100 meters. Then you do 9. Then you run 100 meters, 8, run. Okay. And I just burnt myself out on the squats that this woman made me do. and which is fine. So I did my squats, and then I went to run, and my legs were just jelly. So I was frustrated because I was so spent. And then now we're also doing more squats, which I'm already spent from, barely able to do them. But I did it with the prescribed weight, 44 pounds. That was pretty good, the kettlebell. So I was proud of myself for that. And I did it. That's the thing. I can do these things, right? I can do these things. And so we had to run, but the running's always the hardest for me. I'm still really heavy. I have a lot of body on my body, so it's just hard to move around. Plus it's like, I burnt up my legs, and then now I have to move it in a totally different way. So that's fine, but I'm taking my time. I'm always the last to finish. Always, always, always. And I kind of sort of like jokey complain about with my trainer, like I'm always last, right? That's fine. Someday I'm not going to be last. But I got to complain, right? I got to complain about it. Because it sucks, and I'm embarrassed, and I hate it. He's been so encouraging to me. It's wonderful. So I was moving really slow. I'm burnt out. And everybody was done, and I still had at least 4 to go. 4 more rounds. I had to do 4 squats, run, 3, run, 2, run, 1, run. The running is the slowest part. I mean, I can do the squats, but the running is so slow. So anyway, this group of people run with me, which just makes me feel stupid and slow. And they're like, oh, we're doing it with you. Really, when I work out, I shut my brain off and I just do the workout because I can't think about it. I just have to do it. So I'm trying to just run this run, and these people are running around me like mosquitoes. And I'm like, get out of here. But like, what am I supposed to do? Be like, go away. You're being nice. Get away from me. So they were doing it, but I was just kind of ignoring them. And maybe I was being rude, but I didn't ask you to do that. Go away. I'm not trying to talk to you or be funny, or this sucks. I'm miserable right now. And I'm having a really bad week, 2 weeks, day. Don't want to do this, but I'm here. So don't do this to me. It's fine. Going back to the gym, or going back inside from the run. And the running path is 10 steps or so from like the gym entrance, right? Like you have to make a left. You have to do a 90-degree turn and then the gym doors are right there. So I walk that bit. I run the run and I walk back in, catch my breath for a minute so I can get back into doing the squats, and I can be in a rhythm and I can stay consistent with that pace, and then I don't have to stop and breathe. So I'm doing that. I'm barely surviving, but I can do that. So I'm walking back to the gym, and this man comes over to me and he puts his arm around me and like pulls me in for a hug while I'm walking back into the gym, dying, barely hang. My legs are wobbly. Like I'm trying to just balance my bones on themselves because they're just like this. And so I'm just trying to balance them so I don't fall over. Comes in, grabs me. He's sweaty. I'm sweaty. He grabs me, grabs my body, pulls me into him and says, are you giving up already? Because I was walking into the gym to try to catch my breath for a minute from doing the worst thing to do the thing that I'm worst at, catching my breath so I can do more squats. Like, good job for you, dude, that you did it, but I'm not done yet. Don't hold me. Don't grab me. Don't grab my person and my body. So I had to, I shook him off of me. And I just went back in the gym. Like, what are you doing? So I'm angry. Have to finish this GD workout. The slowest person that, like, everybody's been keeping track of their times and everything. And it was like posted on like a TV screen because you entered in the app and they put it up on the screen so you can kind of see how other people are doing. The slowest one was 13 minutes. I'm like, I can do this in 13 minutes, right? Like I can. Someone else had done it in 13 minutes. Like I can, that's the slowest time. Like that's maybe what I'm kind of aiming for. It took me 17 minutes. 17 minutes. But I got a hug from a strange man. So from there, I had to go handle my business, and it sucked. But I did it. So today was hard. My workout was hard for a variety of reasons. I'm very sore. I'm frustrated with what happened. That's okay. I'm allowed to feel frustrated. I'm allowed to feel sore. I'm allowed to feel angry. I'm allowed to feel very sad with myself. I'm allowed to feel like I don't have a lot of hope. And belief in myself that I can do it. I can feel all those things, but I'm still going to show up and I'm still going to do it. And then I won't feel so frustrated because I will have done it. I'll feel proud of myself. I can do these things. I can do these things, and I'm going to. And I did today. I did these things today. I did what I needed to do today to improve my life. And I did it. Someday, I'll feel good. This is a good video, even though it's a little bit serious. And I'm not so happy, la la la. I like being my la 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 kind of person. But I don't always feel that way, and that's okay. Even when I'm feeling bad, I have to keep pushing forward. And doing good things don't always feel good. Is that the right English? Doing good things doesn't always feel good. And that's okay. However, I'm using my brain to recognize that these things are good things. And I'm going to do them. Whether it hurts in the temporary, or if I'm sore forever. I don't know that I'll ever not be sore. I've been sore forever. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm putting my head down, putting these like blinders on so I can't see anything. I don't care what people think of me. I don't care that I stumble in my life. I make bad decisions. Everybody does, right? Everybody goes through times in their life where they're not doing the best that they can, or what they should be doing, or maybe what's ideal. You have to face the consequences. I'm facing the consequences, and I'm correcting. I'm turning it around, and it's hard. It's hard. I'm holding on. I feel like I don't know what this analogy is. I feel like I'm holding on to something, like I need to spin it around, right? So I'm holding on to this bar, and I have like my feet dug into the ground, and I'm trying to break it, and I'm also like kind of trying to turn it a little bit. I feel like I'm not doing anything yet because it's hard to turn around. So I'm going to hold on and I'm going to act. I'm going to act and I'm going to do. I'm going to be a doer. I want to be a doer. I can do it. I can. And it will be fun to see because I feel good. Can you believe it? My body feels good. I feel skinny. Even the trainer today, he joked like I have this big old oversized t-shirt that I wear that used to not be big old and oversized. It used to be tight and awkward looking, and my belly was huge and protruding. So I wore it today because I'm starting to be able to fit into smaller clothes. So I need to remind myself and make sure I put those into rotation. But I told my trainer Dan at the end of class today, because I was pissed as usual because I was last and tired and hate being last. And he told me good job and everything, and I told him that I got my personal best for the squad and everything, and he loves that. And then I said, and look how loose my shirt is, and I shook my shirt, and he said, he's like, I swear, just today I was thinking this girl's gonna need to get new shirts. He's like, she's gonna have to buy new clothes. Because he can see a difference. He sees, and he told me that one time when I was really frustrated. I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. I was pissed off, and I was like throwing a fit in the corner. And he came over and he's like, "You okay, Katie?" And I said, "I'm just pissed. I'm frustrated. I can't do the things that I want to do. I can't do it. I still can't lift weights. I still can't run. Can't do these things." And he told me that you're already making progress. I can see a difference. Blah blah blah. So his approval means a lot to me. I've been coached my whole life as an athlete, my whole young life. So I thrive when someone tells me good job, So like when Even like when I come to class. Doesn't matter if this video is getting long enough. I'm doing good things. I'm doing well. That doesn't mean it's not hard. I'm doing it. I am doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it. All right. I might go take a nap. This is a good video. This video has good news in it. Okay? This is good. I did good things today. And that's good. All right. Let me keep it pushing. And that's the difference between me and why I'm not going to be like ALR, FB, LBJ, and ALJ. I'm KTJ, not those letters. I'm KTJ. All right. Enough of this. This is a good video. Oh, no. How long has that been there? Jeez Louise. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I don't know what to say to wrap it up. All right. You get the gist. All right. You understand. I'm rambling on and on. Okay. See you next time. Later.